Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you're doing. Dr. Omolade Atofojomo has evidently distinguished herself in areas of hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, and most importantly, love of what she does. Little wonder today she's standing tall with shoulders raised high in hall of academic fame. Omolade Atinuke, as a little baby girl, was born to the family of Chief Adebisi Murakinyo and late Chief Rhodia Folusho Familugba in the year 1970 as their second child. As good, caring parents, they ensured a proper upbringing. In the year 1975, 5 years after her birth, her formal education journey started at Seventh-day Adventist Primary School in the ancient city of Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. In the year 1986, she completed her secondary school education from Maryland Comprehensive Secondary School, Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria, with flying colors. That same year, she proceeded to the Federal Girls College, Shagamu, Ogun State, Nigeria, for her A-levels, which she successfully completed in the year 1988 and secured admission that same year to study theater arts in the Faculty of Arts, University of Jos, Plateau State. Though smart and brilliant, yet a journey through the university system as a young undergraduate schooling far from home was not without some challenges, which she undoubtedly subdued. Her brilliance and doggedness rewarded her with a strong second-class upper as she narrowly missed the chance of graduating with a first-class honor in the year 1992. In the year 1993, as a core member, Omolade served her father's land in Taraba State. A second degree in Communication and Language Arts was done and dusted in the year 1995. Her work experiences started with Dark Communication, Ray Power, in the year 1995. In 1996, she moved to AIT Lagos. In 1998, she got an appointment offer with General Nigeria Insurers. In the year 2000, as an advocate of quality education who is sold out to imparting knowledge, Omolade started a teaching career as a class teacher at Awori Comprehensive Secondary School, Ikpaja, and later Corona Schools, Agbara. Her passion for education was further fueled in the year 2004 as she successfully secured a lecturing appointment with the Lagos State University School of Communication, where she is currently the sub-dean. Dr. Omolade Atofojomo's story is that of a successful story, as the journey to the pinnacle of her academic career began in the year 2014 when her PhD application was granted. Lade, as proudly called by her loving husband, is a caring wife and a mother of 3. Boluwatife, a playful and brilliant child. Timileyin, the instrumentalist of the family. 3rd, but the first of all, Toby, an outspoken barrister in the making. Chief Adebisi Murakinyo and wife find it difficult to hide their joy as Daddy profusely sings the praise of his favorite daughter.
I am Adebisi Familugba, a chief of the church in my hometown. Dr. Omolade Atinuke happens to be my second child and second daughter. A favorite child, you may call her, because she took so many things after me. And right from childhood, I've taken so much interest in her. And she has never for once disappointed me on my expectations of her. When she was in Form 4, in secondary school, she cleared her GCE O level. And the following year, school certificate was just a formality. She's been like that all along. I wanted her to read law, but she preferred theater arts. I am a very good actor myself, and I probably would have gone for that if those courses were available nowadays. Well, I didn't want to prevent her. She went to University of Jos and made a second class upper, just missing first class, but narrowly. Omolade is so special to me. I have so many children, both biological and non-biological. Of all of them, she's the only one so privileged to have my presence at her graduation at the University of Jos. I traveled there with my dear wife here. And again, I'm repeating the same thing here. By tomorrow, she'll be graduating. And well, before that, she had her master's in the University of Ibadan. And I was there. So on all the occasions, I've been there at the completion of her courses. No other child has enjoyed this privilege from me. Just maybe it's mere coincidence, I don't know, but that's what it is. I'm always very proud of her. Very versatile, outward looking, resourceful, helpful, and a disciplinarian, just like me. When she was in secondary school, she was a very tiny girl. She entered secondary school at a very young age. I wouldn't exactly remember now. But in her last year, she was a prefect over very big students. Her nickname at that time was Margaret Thatcher. That was when Thatcher was the Prime Minister of Britain. Some of you might have heard about how tough Thatcher was. That's exactly what my daughter was doing at school. So she was nicknamed Margaret Thatcher. That will tell you how disciplined she was at school. And it still remains so disciplined. And I've noticed that she has transferred all this to her children. Hold it. She ought to have graduated long ago. But of course, the needful had to be done. She got married, had 3 kids already. And because she's a committed person, she has not abandoned her original ambition to be a PhD holder. And by tomorrow, by the grace of God, that honor will be conveyed on her. I'm so proud of her, and I will continue to remain proud of her. I want to thank you for this opportunity you have given to me to talk about her. I can only pray that tomorrow's occasion will be a stepping stone for greater heights for her, because I still look upon her to rise to greater heights, to become a professor, to become everything that is possible in the academic world. And I trust her for that. I trust her brain for that. I trust her ability for that. I trust her capability for that. I will continue to support her with my prayers on a daily basis so that her such that her ambitions become achievable for her.
My name is Titilayo Familugba. And my husband's name is Chief Adebisi Familugba. Omolade Atofojomo is the second child of my husband. When I got to their house, it was a beautiful story, and it's still a beautiful story till today. I'm happy the way she took me, the way she took my children. You cannot know that I'm a wife to her dad. When I got to their family, they all received me very well, very warmly. And as she is today, Dr. Mrs. Atinuke Omolade Atofojomo, I'm very proud of her. I am very, very proud of her. Anytime I see her, I always see her dad in her. She behaves like her dad, she talks like her dad, actions, full of actions. And I'm proud of her. I'm proud to, I cannot say I'm small, I'm still a step mom. Yes, I am. But she didn't take me like that. All of them, they didn't take me like that. If you hear her calling me grandma, 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 and I'm happy hearing that from them. So I'm happy that I'm here today to celebrate with her. And I pray that she will get to the pinnacle of her career by the special grace of God. And God will help her. God will help her home. God will help her children, help her husband. And everything she wants in life shall come to pass in the name of Jesus. And God will continually protect her. You know, when you are a lecturer in a school, you have to be prayerful. And I'm happy that God is protecting her, and God will continually protecting her in the name of Jesus. I know, let me mention one thing. On Facebook last year, when she was celebrating her birthday, so many students, as tough as she is, because I know that she's very, very tough. She's tough at home. She will say, yeah, do this, do that, do this, do that, do that. Grandma, where is this? Where is that? She will order everybody. I know she's tough. And as tough as she is, if you get to her page that year, when I got there, no. It marveled me a lot. I said, this is wonderful. As tough as this woman is, people still love her the way she is. And that is the grace of God upon her life. And it will never elude her in the name of Jesus. Thank you. God bless you all.
Hi, my name is Atofojomo Timileyin.
My name is Omolade Atofojomo Treasure. I'm the firstborn of the Atofojomo family. The teacher for 9 years before external guests arrived. Okay, so Mom, Mrs. Atofojomo Omolade Atinuke. That woman, she's a story on her own. Let me just start like that. You can be laughing with her just 1 minute though. The next thing, she'll just start shouting, you'll be wondering what happened. That's how she is though. But she's very nice sometimes. And sometimes you just wake up one morning and she'll just start throwing things up and down. She's angry in here and you just have to leave her, let her finish throwing. But she has been on this PhD for a while now, a very long while, and it's been a very trying experience for all our children and for her too, especially me. So it's not easy for me at all. I'm happy that we're here to celebrate that on her becoming a doctor, and this is not going to be the end of her academic career. She'll continue to grow more and advance more. Her degree will take her places. Yes. And she will continue to make everybody proud, especially her husband, that is always happy to mention her anywhere, anytime. That's how I used to introduce her. First, he will say, I have my wife, Omolade. No, let's call her Lade. No, don't call her Omolade. Just a Lade. Yes. He has his own story, but because it's mommy that we're talking about today. She's a wonderful woman. She took after her daddy, everything in every way. But when she wants to corner like this, don't let me start you down. But I love her. We all love her. And she has been a good role model. Yes. And I think I've taken after a very large amount of things. Yes. We used to corner together. But I love her. My siblings love her. Her husband loves her. And we're very proud of her. And want to continue to pray that as she's growing, her pockets too be growing. In Jesus' name.
Second born of the Atofojomo's family. Like my sister said, I'm an external visitor. Well, my mom is presently going to be a graduate of mass comm. She's going to be graduating tomorrow. And she has been one hardworking woman. And that's what everybody likes about her. She's usually in the kitchen, everywhere. She's not like my dad that usually spend time with us. She's always working. You see her in the kitchen at 2 places at once. That's what my dad likes about her. That's what everybody likes about her. She's usually caring and nice. Sometimes she gets angry, but it's just a normal thing for everybody to be angry. But we all love her all the same, even though there might be some issues and problems, but still, we all love her. I pray that as she's growing, her pocket will be growing in Jesus' name.
A loving husband, a proficient broadcast engineer, stole our hearts after their path crossed in 1995 at Repa, Lagos. Dr. Omolade Atofojomo is a fun-loving woman. You can call her Mama Mito of LASU, as she always organizes faculty's events. Some even call her the princess of the faculty. A mother figure to all as described by her students.
My name is Osaro Esosa, a fresh graduate of 2017-2018.
My name is Onikbedu Luadara, a graduate of the Lagos State University School of Communication.
My name is Miriam Aimdeogwe. I'm in 300 level and I'm the welfare director of the Communication Student Association.
My name is Kadiri Abiodun. I'm a fresh graduate of the School of Communication.
My name is Oladunjoyi Oladamala Olaonipekun. I'm a 400 level student, mass communication, of course.
My name is Lawal Sibiat, and I'm a fresh graduate from LASU School of Communication.
My name is Olofaya Kolua from Layo, a 200 level student of the School of Communication of Lagos State University.
My name is Kazim Nuro, a 200 level student of Lagos State University, School of Communication, Department of Prayer to be precise.
My name is Elegushi Modupe, 200 level student of Lagos State University, School of Communication.
Bakari Zainab, a student of Lagos State University, School of Communication.
I met Lade Atofojomo in the year 2011 when I gained admission into the Lagos State University.
My first meeting with Dr. Omolade Atofojomo was my first year in school.
Dr. Atofojomo.
Mommy Atofojomo.
Dr. Omolade Atofojomo.
Dr. Omolade Atofojomo.
Dr. Omolade Atofojomo.
She is one of the best souls I've come in contact with.
She's a very special person.
She's a mother.
She's a very nice woman.
Call her mommy, like everybody. In my life, call her mommy.
People do say she's tough to approach, she's hard, her exams can be very difficult, and she's not someone you can actually tell you have a problem.
She's probably the best lecturer that's ever taught me. She's someone we give a lot of respect to. She knows how to teach, she knows how to explain. She doesn't come from a lecturer point of view, she does come like a mother. She's one of the best things that has happened to me since I came to Lagos State University School of Communication.
My best lecturers anyway, since I have set my foot into the School of Communication. When I say she's disciplined, no matter the relationship you share with her, how strong, how mutual the relationship is, she would never give you what you don't deserve. You get what you score, you are graded what you deserve. But then she try as much as possible to make sure that you come out best. She prepares lesson notes before the commencement of the class. She passes the note through me, the class rep, to every other members of the class, so that when she comes to class, teaching and learning process goes on smoothly. And then she gives us several assignments, several tests, and then she picks the best out of these assignment and tests to grade you for your CA.
I remember having the problem with my course registration, and I needed someone to sign the papers for me so I could actually take it to the ICT. No one was ready to help me, but she was the only person I saw available. I felt so scared to go and meet her and tell her that, Mom, I needed your signature on this, but I just had to summon the courage. I went towards her and I told her this was what I needed her for. She only asked some few questions, and to my greatest surprise, she said, bring your barrier and let me help you sign the papers. I actually said that she's not so tough, she's not so hard, and having an encounter with her really made the whole thing change. It made me to have a different understanding about her and different ways of actually saying this is how she can be. She's someone very, very nice, and since then I've been feeling so free to talk to her. I don't find it very difficult to meet her and approach her anymore, one problem or the other.
I was chosen as one of our supervisees in my final project when I was in school, and really it was taxing, and it helped me. She groomed me into someone I am, the person I am now. I did a practical project with her help, and I did something with Lagos State University Campus Radio, which she insisted that I went to Unilag. But as students now, we know how to get our way. But she still insisted I went to Unilag, but I didn't. Stubborn me. She's a good woman, and I would like to have her. I would like to have someone like her as a wife, because she would always talk about her husband like, yeah, my husband is an engineer, everybody knows that, and she's a mother, even to those that are not her children.
Motherly figure. And most times when she talks to people, she has this control. There's this aura around her that gives her power. And really, I see her as a role model, seriously. And she's one of my mentors.
Remember when I was in 100 level and she took us Mark 101, and half of the class failed. I was part of those people that failed, and I remember I was so angry that she failed me and all, but later I got to realize that without that carryover, my results wouldn't have been what it is today. I owe her my results, I owe her my level of seriousness.
I had my first encounter with her during our departmental orientation, when they regarded her as the queen of the School of Communication. When I heard that, I was trying to know who this person is. But before that, there were some seniors who were saying she's strict, she's this, she's hard to approach and all. But when she actually spoke to us and gave us advice, she told us to be awesome students, make sure we shouldn't forget the primary reason why we are here, make sure you read your books, and because just become the best of the best. And even during invigilation, when she visitated us during exams, she's not really the strict type. She's a mother, she's a role model. She's actually my role model in this faculty.
She has been a wonderful person, a wonderful woman, a mother, and a mentor, someone that you can actually look up to. The first time I'll be having an encounter with her was when she came to take us our first lecture, then when we were in 100 level. She gave us a lot of advice, telling us to always remember our primary aim of coming to school, not to forget how we left our parents, the home we came from and all. Talked about our dressing, the way we dress will determine the way we'll be addressed. Tell us to always learn to get good dress, not, even if it's one expensive clothes, the way you manage it will tell.
She made me really sit up and made me know that, okay, I came to school to actually learn instead of playing the way I was while I was in 100 level. That made me feel the course. And ever since, all our courses have been getting a 5 because it made me sit up to want to impress her and impress myself in the process. So for that, I thank her.
Our relationship grew when she took us Mark 226, script writing for TV and radio. And then I got to know the kind of person She truly is. And whenever she sends me on an errand, Miriam, I do it with joy and I respond with so much joy because I love the kind of person she is. So she is the person or one of the few people that can call me anytime. Miriam, come and do this for me, and I'll do it.
And I'm using this opportunity to say congratulations on your convocation. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless your children, and have a successful educational career.
I want this opportunity to say a very big congratulations to her. I mean, bagging a PhD degree is not something that easy. May Almighty Allah continue to be with her. May she attain more heights. May join us in her household. And may God continue to be with her entire family.
I want to also congratulate on a PhD. Like, I don't think any other person is worth it more than she is. And I thank her for the impact she's had in my life without her even knowing. And I know that over the years, she's going to still add impact in other people's life. So congratulations, ma. I hope you get everything you want from life, and God bless you.
And when we started becoming closer, I found out that she is a mother to everyone. Even if you're not her child, she's there to counsel you educationally, if you're going through anything mentally. She's there because there was a time I had some issues and I couldn't tell my mom, but I was able to come out to her and she helped me through. And I can never be more grateful. For her doctorate degree, she deserves it. She deserves more than it. And I pray that God will replenish her in every way. She has been helping other people's kids. And I wish her good success in everything. And I wish her the same thing she's done to other people's children. I wish the same thing for her children. She's everything you can ever imagine for in a woman.
I am Dr. Sandola Lawude, the acting head of Department of Broadcasting, School of Communication, Lagos State University. Dr. Omolade Atofojomo happens to be a wonderful person who has worked with me since she resumed at the School of Communication, particularly Broadcast Department, around year 2004. In fact, I was one who welcomed her into the department when she newly came. Now, the truth of it that we must spell out here is that from the day one that she joined the department, she came with an open heart, ready to work, ready to accept duties and assignments given to her, and ready to put in her best into anything and everything handed over to her. And so she has worked with me all of the time that I've been here, and she has served with me while I started out as the head of department of radio and television broadcasting before we evolved into one program that we call BSc Mass Communication. As BSc Mass Communication, we still have these three departments of broadcasting, journalism, public relations, and advertising, and she has been with me. What I'm saying in essence is, while there were the two of us alone in the department, she was there, and she was hardworking. And up until now, she has remained consistently hardworking, conscientious, responsible, and ready to accept duties and responsibilities given to her. And this I say all the time. She is someone you can hand over duties and responsibilities to and go to bed. You don't have to look back and be afraid whether she will not do it right or whether anything will go wrong. No, I give it to her any day, anytime. And I want to use this opportunity to congratulate her on the special convocation program that she is also one of the graduates. She's convocating as a Doctor of Philosophy in Communication. I want to especially congratulate her and say that she should continue in that line of diligence, that line of conscientiousness, that line of responsibility, that line of being truthful, loyal, and faithful to the course that she believes in. She has risen over the years in ranks. She was here as assistant lecturer. She became lecturer 2. She became lecturer 1. And by the grace of God, this year, she will become a senior lecturer. And I want to believe God for her that she will rise to become a full professor in this university. We will all be there to rejoice with her. All right? She's conscientious, and I want her to keep it up like that. Whether academic responsibility or administrative responsibility, anything you commit to her, she's doing it to the best of her ability. As we speak right now, I took over from her as acting coordinator of the department. As we speak right now, she's the sub-dean of the faculty, School of Communication. And she's been here and there. She's been diligent and hardworking. I have on my table here the course allocation that she did for the semester. I equally have the timetable for the semester. We just resumed for the semester yesterday. She has done all of that, and I want to commend her and say more grease to her elbow, all right? And she should keep it up.
My name is Rotimi Olatunji, Professor of Public Relations and Advertising, and the Dean, the School of Communication, Lagos State University. I first met now Dr. Omolade Atofojomo 2004 when she joined the faculty as an assistant lecturer in the Department of Broadcasting. I was then privileged to be the sub-dean of the school at the time. She has consistently demonstrated a very high level of responsibility, proactiveness, maturity, diligence, and commitment to excellence as far as academic matters and other areas of life are concerned. And so the journey for her PhD actually began with her enrolling for PhD at the Olabisi Onabanjo University, Department of Mass Communication. I was privileged to be also a 15 senior lecturer to the Department of Mass Communication, Olabisi Onabanjo at the time. So she started her PhD program in that capacity in that university. But somewhere down the line, she couldn't complete her PhD there due to administrative matters and internal politics or issues at the Olabisi Onabanjo University. And so she now was making efforts to complete that in other universities, including Babcock University. But by the time we started our own PhD program here in the School of Communication, 2014 specifically, she indicated her interest to register for a PhD program with us. That indicates, for example, that she's very humble. She didn't regard herself as being an academic staff here. Why should she do a PhD in the School of Communication? That shows a high level of humility on her part. And then we started in Surulere, and she was, I could remember, the class governor, or call her governess, I don't know if that word can be permitted. So she was the leader of the class, and then she was, as usual, very active, very much participative in all the courses that I took them in, and then she displayed her ingenuity and commitment to academic excellence during all of that. And so we came to the School of Communication here in Ojo, and the program continued. Of course, if I could recollect, it was Professor Lyle Shaw that started the program as the then Dean of Communication. And I was privileged to continue that dream when I took over in 2014, December, and then was able to midwife that to completion, and Dr. Atofojomo along with Dr. Rahimat Adeniran, became the first set of PhD graduates that we will ever have produced in the School of Communication. So it is to the glory of God and to her doggedness that she was the first to be examined by the external examiner, Professor Umaru Pate, and that exam was a successful one. So she was able to defend successfully her thesis, and that is what we are celebrating today. Two of them being the first PhD holders to be produced by the school.
Really happy and excited. It's been a journey of so many years before finally I settled on LASU, and today it's coming to a reality. It's like a big burden off my shoulder. Beyond that, I'm just excited and happy that at last I'm able to do that which I'd aimed to do at one point in my life before I was 40. Well, I didn't meet that target, but I'm still happy that in my lifetime I was able to achieve that which I wanted to achieve.
It's a privilege being here today, and it's a journey of hard work, perseverance, and endurance. And it's a good thing that we say, I don't feel like we give up praises to Allah for making this day possible for us. And we pray that today will be the beginning of better things to come in our lives.
And then later on, we now have Dr. Ganiyu Okuno. So making 3 PhD holders that the School of Communication is presenting for today's graduation ceremony. That in itself is a celebration of God's goodness in our midst, and then a celebration of LASU School of Communication coming of age. Having started the journey 2001. So now picking up or culminating to a PhD degree in the year 2018, which we are now doing in the year 2019.
Happy? Well, it's great. I'm happy. Always to God. Well, it has been great, though there are challenges, but I'm happy with the whole thing. It has maybe become better. I'm proud of being a LASU. I'm proud of my faculty, and I'm proud of School of Communication. God, to my family, and to everybody that contributed one way or the other, my lecturers and my colleagues, everybody. Well, I think I'm fulfilled, I'm satisfied.
So I want to congratulate Dr. Omolade Atofojomo, and then along with other 2 PhD graduates from the school, including Dr. Rahimat Adeniran and Dr. Okunu Ganiyu. I want to pray for them that the heights God has taken us, pioneers in the department and in the school, that greater heights of professorial level or status, God will take out there, as well as other PhD holders that are also celebrating or graduating today. I also pray for long life. I pray for health, divine health and vitality for her. I pray for continual wisdom, the wisdom of God, to continue to go higher and higher in life. I also want to pray that even our own children shall surpass her in glory, along with the other 2 PhD graduates or graduates of today. I want to congratulate them. I want to wish them well. I want to salute the doggedness of Dr. Atofojomo. I want to salute her persevering spirit. I want to salute her humility. I want to salute her excellence. And I want to salute her commitment to duty. I wish her well, and I pray that God will satisfy with long life and all the good things of life. On behalf of the School of Communication, on behalf of our colleagues that participated in making input into these ones for today's graduation, all my colleagues, Dr. Jimmy Kayode, Dr. Jide Jimo, Dr. Tunde Akani, Dr. Awodele, Dr. Suraj Lunifesi, he had gone to Unilab, but he was part of it. And most of all, I want to congratulate Professor Lai Osho, who successfully supervised Dr. Adenira's thesis, along with that of Dr. Atofojomo's thesis. So these have been the ones that have actually put their efforts to make today a success. I want to congratulate them all. Maybe I didn't mention some names, but I want to appreciate all our colleagues that have been partnering with us to ensure we have quality PhD program in the School of Communication. Thank you.
Dr. Omolade Atofojomo, you have fought a good fight. Your doggedness and quest for excellence has rewarded you with a place among academic scholars, which explains why families and friends are gathered in celebration of your achievements. May your passion take you to more excellent position in life. Congratulations.